for Pied Piper Mills at 423 East Lake Drive in Hamlin.
Hamlin, 5 runs on 6 hits. McCamey, 0 runs on 1 hit. Adrian looks in. Here's the pitch. Swing and smokes it over the head of the left fielder. Johnson, he's going to try for 2. Throws into second, and it's not in time. A stand-up double for Albert Martinez. Missed the cutoff man steal there, but I don't think it would have mattered anyway. Martinez is a big boy, but he had a double all the way.
Well, that ball was really hammered by Martinez. He got it over. Johnson gave it a good try and nearly got a glove on it, but boy, it was a line shot. It bounced off, ricocheted off the bottom of the wall out there.
It did. Here's Bustos. Breaking ball outside for ball 1. Bustos struck out in the second inning. Martinez now at second base. Adrian Barrera pitching to Gilbert Bustos. 5-0 Hamlin. Pitch on the way. That's low and outside. 2-0. McCamey would like to put a few runs on the board and get back in this thing. They've been shut down so far. Barrera's throw on the way. He hits a little topper down the first base line. It's going to be trouble. Oh, they got him. Just barely got there. Martinez fumbled it a little bit and pitched it over to Barrera covering first base. They made an easy play a lot harder than it was.
That was a little cue shot right off the end of the bat there by Bustos. Said, man, it had some weird spin by the time it got to Martinez. He said kind of bobbled it, but he was able to pick it. Adrian Barrera made a heck of a play covering first base on that.
Good heads-up play to get there. Martinez does not advance on the play. He's still at second base. Clayton Walker up. He flew out last time. Actually popped up to Austin Steele in foul ground. First pitch, fouled away, 0-1. Clayton Walker. We've said Clay too many times.
Well, yeah, one of us has.
Here's Barrera, pickoff attempt. It goes into center field. But the big man, Martinez, is not fast enough to make it over to third base. Lane was there to cover fast. And that little error does the Pipers no harm.
You know, we've talked about this before, but up and down the lineup, the Pipers have speed. I mean, from top to bottom. Unlike, McCamey. Right there, I guarantee the Pipers have a runner at third base on a throw
definitely.
like that.
Pitch. Just outside. 1-1 the count to Walker. Martinez at second. Barrera looking in. Pitches. Knocked down the first base line. That's foul. It's going to be 1-2.
Martinez, by the way, with that double, has both hits for the McCamey Badgers in this game. A single and now a double.
Not too much offensive production for the Badgers thus far in this game.
Now Barrera struck out 2 batters so far.
1-2 the count. The pitch, curveball, just inside. That's going to work it to an even 2-2. The Pipers looking to move on to the next round to play either Follett or Nazareth. Nazareth took the first game of that series. Pitch on the way. It's high, and it's now a full count. Clayton Walker has worked the full count from Barrera. Starting to cool down maybe a little bit. Not that much,
I think about 0.3 of a degree, baby.
Payoff pitch. Swing and knock to center. To left center, it might fall in. Trouble it does. But once again, Martinez is stuck at second base.
That is simply amazing.
Martinez
not able to advance from second. He had to hold up, but at least you get halfway to third base.
Right.
And you still have time to get back. That's 2 or 3 times we've seen that happen with the McCamey base runners.
Just fell in between Steele, Lane, and Johnson out there. Just a bloop with just enough. So now we have runners at first and second. Walker at first. Martinez at second. First pitch inside and high for ball 1. Still no... Yeah, there's 1 out. Bustos got out earlier. 1 out here. Look for a double play to end the inning, hopefully. Smack into center field. Lane goes back. Has it easily. Martinez is going to advance this time. Tags up and makes it to third. So runners at the corners with 2 down. Up next is Ben Molina.
Well, the Pipers turn to appeal now. and they say safe.
Oh,
Tables did not quite turn that time. Again, Hamlin had a base runner called out on an appeal earlier in this ball game on a fly ball.
that they did.
Pipers tried to appeal that time, saying that Martinez left too early, and he did not. I happened to be watching, and that was a good call right there. He did stay on the bag.
Ben Molina up. Runners at the corners, 5-0 Pipers. Barrera looks in. Pitch on the way. Ooh, he swings at a high one. Strike one, good fastball on the first pitch from Adrian Barrera. Ben Molina making his first appearance of the series. It was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat of this game. Barrera with the pitch, and they're going to try to steal second throw.
Oh, got him!
Oh, he nailed it. He even seemed a little bit late on getting up for that throw, and he still gunned him down.
How about that throw from John Barrera?
Barrera
Wow!
getting the Pipers out of another inning and keeping McCamey scoreless. No runs on 2 hits, 2 men left on base for McCamey. We're going to the 5th inning here in San Angelo with the Highland Pied Pipers leading McCamey 5-0.
Looking for that perfect gift for someone? You'll find it at M&C Lumber, Hardware, Houseware, and Gifts in Hamlin. M&C has a great selection of gift items to choose from, including graduation gift items. And if you're not sure about what gift to buy, then give a gift certificate from M&C, and gift wrapping is free. M&C Lumber, Hardware, Houseware, and Gifts is at 129 Southwest 5th Street in Hamlin. Call 325-576-2725, a proud Pied Piper and Lady Piper booster.
Serving area farmers and ranchers for over 80 years. That's Pied Piper Mills of Hamlin. Wheat farmers, Pied Piper Mills welcomes your grain, and they offer clean and treated certified wheat seed to ensure good germination. And remember that Pied Piper Mills is your gardening supply headquarters. Call 325-576-3684 for Pied Piper Mills at 423 East Lake Drive in Hamlin. And Pied Piper Mills wishes the Pipers good luck in the state baseball playoffs.
For oil field service, Mike Bird Casing Crews Incorporated in Hamlin is the place to call. For pit lining, sandblasting, painting, tank coating, and high-pressure washers, they're the place. For tool rental, poly pipe sales and rental, they're the place. When you have a job and want it done right, call Mike Bird Casing Crews Incorporated. Located on North Highway 83 in Hamlin. Phone 915-576-2781. All the employees of Mike Bird Casing Crews support the Hamlin youth.
Welcome back to Nathan Donsky Field in San Angelo. And on the first pitch here, the top half of the 5th inning, John Barrera belts another single through the left field. He has now got 2 hits in this ball game. He has got 7 for the series.
Wow.
And, of course, he just threw out the base runner trying to steal on a great throw down to second. Next batter up, this is going to be Josh Lane, takes outside for a ball, and it's 1-0. The Pipers lead 5-0, trying to hang on and advance here in the Class 1A playoffs. And should they win this game, they'll go on to play, as Cody pointed out, either Follett or Nazareth next week in the regional semis. Well, there's a breaking ball in and over from Butler to Lane. Well, what do you think about your first play-by-play experience there? Nice 2 innings.
Oh, thank you. I stumbled over some stuff, was a little confused at times, trying to keep score and watch. I don't know how you do it.
Well, you did a great job. Here's a high chopper to Bustos at third. His only play is to first, and they get the speedy Lane by about 2 steps. 5-3 score it. Meanwhile, going to second will be John Barrera. 1 out in a rather swiftly moving game already. The top of the 5th inning, and the batter will be Adrian Barrera. Had his first hit of the series in the 3rd inning, and boy, what a time to break out. That drove in, at that time, 2 big runs.
That was a key hit by Barrera. He'd been struggling, but maybe he'll keep going good stuff this time.
There's a swing and a miss. Barrera, of course, the Piper pitcher, has done an outstanding job on the mound and pitching a shutout so far, and a 3-hit shutout it is.
Wow.
Barrera, no balls, a strike. He is 1 for 1 with a walk and that double. Breaking ball hangs high, and the count even now. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sunshine here at San Angelo's Nathan Donsky Field. Starting to cool down maybe just a little bit here, I think.
Not that much, I guess.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out with a runner. John Barrera down at second base. He does have a stolen base. He's got 5 of those in this series. Check of the runner at second. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swung on and missed. A big swing by Adrian. And the count goes to a ball and 2 strikes.
John acted like he was stealing, made it a few steps, and went back on that one.
On deck is Jeffrey Terrell. He's waiting on deck. Check of the runner at second, and the pitch to Adrian Barrera on the way up high, laid off of it. And the count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 the count, 1 out. Here in the top half of the 5th inning, Hamlin with a 5-0 lead. They won game 1 of this series last night. Lost game 2 to McCamey this afternoon. Here's the wind of the pitch. Breaking ball swung on and a number foul. Adrian just got a piece of it to stay alive, and the count stays at 2-2.
Like you said, this game has moved a lot faster. I mean, already in the 5th, I guess I didn't realize how fast it was going. We're here forever for game 1. It's been kind of clean. That might be the reason. Only 1 error thus far in the game as opposed to 10 combined last game.
Here's a swing and a pop-up on the right side of the infield. Walker, the second baseman, under it and will make the grab. Boy, John Barrera was off with a pitch and barely slides back in, safe at second. Boy, that almost was another pop-up double play.
I know, he dug in almost over by third base. Dug in, turned around, was able to make the head first slide back into second.
Jeffrey Terrell in the ball game with 2 sacrifice flies for 2 RBIs. No official at bat here. Will be up now with a runner at second base and 2 outs. Jeffrey Terrell for the series has 4 runs batted in. Not a bad series at all with 3 hits, 3 for 8. There's a breaking ball hammered into center field. There's a base hit. Barrera up the round to third of the ball. Inside the center fielder. Terrell going to second and will make it as the throw comes in wild to the infield. Well, Barrera was going to score anyway. That'll be an RBI for Terrell. His 3rd of the game. He goes to second on the error by the center fielder as the ball got under his wickets. And for the Pipers now, that is that's hit number 8 of this ball game, correct?
I believe so.
Boy, how about that for Jeffrey Terrell? 4 hits in the series now with 5 RBIs. Here's the wind of the pitch to Clatterbaugh. Swing and a miss. Ryan grounded out to second and struck out his 2 times up. Jeffrey Terrell having a nice series, also making some nice plays out at third base. Check of the runner at second. Here's the wind of the pitch, swung on and missed. And the count is 0-2 to Ryan Clatterbaugh, the right fielder.
He was way under on that swing. The ball was up by his letters, and he swung down. No chance he hit that one.
The ball's at 2 strikes, 2 outs with Jeffrey Terrell running at second. 6-0 our score. Pipers lead. The wind of the pitch, called strike 3 as he throws Clatterbaugh on a fastball. And that's strikeout number 4, I believe, for the pitcher, Butler. But Hamlin adds another run. They get 1 run on 2 hits. They leave 1 on base. And there was 1 error, and it cost, well, not really, as Barrera would have scored anyway. Our score going to the bottom of the 5th inning now. It's the Hamlin Pipers 6 and the McCamey Badgers nothing.
Being a parent himself, Isaac Castro knows being a parent is a big responsibility. Taking time to let your school-age children know you're interested in how they're doing in their schoolwork or any athletic activities.
Member FDIC.
Bottom of the 5th inning we go. It's going to be leading off here for the Badgers will be Ben Molina. He was at bat when Clayton Walker was thrown out trying to steal. Bottom of the 5th inning we play. Barrera's first pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, Adrian Barrera throwing a shutout so far. No runs, 3 hits is all that he has given up. Good defense behind him. There's a breaking ball. Swung on and missed. Molina swung at that so the ball was about halfway to the catcher, John Barrera. No balls and 2 strikes, and like Coach Davis said, he doesn't throw hard, but he keeps the batters off balance. Here's the breaking ball. Swung on and missed again. 3 straight breaking balls for strikeout number, that's number 3 in the game.
3.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's not nice, welcoming Molina to the series like that.
Yeah. And the batter, Chris Walker, now 1 up and 1 down. Walker struck out his only time up. Bottom of the 5th inning, Hamlin with a 6-0 lead. Here's the wind and the pitch in the dirt. A little bit low, and the count is 1-0. Boy, last game, again, McCamey banging out 17 hits. This game, they've just got the 3, 2 singles and a double. That's it.
What a turnaround.
The way the old ball bounces.
It is.
Here's the wind and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Well, that ball came off of something, bounced back halfway to the pitching mound. And the count now 1-1 to Chris Walker. On deck is Candid McWilliams. Back to the top of the order we would go.
McWilliams with that rare error. He's been playing great defense out in center, and he let that one get under him last inning.
Here's the one of the pitch. Ground ball. Hit slowly out to Steele, who charges it, gloves it, makes the throw, got him! Oh, what a play again from Steele, charging a slow hit grounder in the true throw to Montanez at first.
What an arm by Steele there. I mean, it took him a while to get the ball out of the glove, to get a good grip on the ball, and he still gunned down Walker at first.
Oh, I tell you what a tremendous play there. Another one by the Pipers. In this series, they've turned 4 double plays. Back to the top of the order we go, and Candid McWilliams will be the batter. McWilliams swings, lines it into center, right at Josh Lane, who makes the grab for out number 3. Boy, things going good for the Pipers. Another 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We go to the 6th inning. It is the Hamlin Pipers 6 and the McCamey Badgers nothing.
The Hamlin Pied Piper Sports Booster Club is a full-time support group of all the student athletic activities, including football, basketball, track, golf, tennis, girls cross-country team, and the boys powerlifting team. The Hamlin Piper Sports Booster Club meets Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. You're invited to attend these meetings and join in backing the Pied Pipers and Lady Pipers in all their sporting events. The Hamlin Pied Piper Booster Club, wishing the Pied Pipers and the Lady Pipers the best of luck. Shop your IGA Lawrence Brothers Lomart in Hamlin and save on IGA brand canned vegetables. Choose corn, green beans, sweet peas, or mixed vegetables. 3 cans, 99 cents. Boneless center cut chuck roast twin pack, $1.59 a pound. Boneless catfish nuggets, family pack, 99 cents a pound. IGA brand all-purpose flour, 5-pound bag, 49 cents. IGA brand apple juice, 64-ounce bottle, 99 cents. Price is good through May 20th at Lawrence Brothers Lomart in Hamlin. A proud Pied Piper and Lady Piper booster. If you're a name dropper when it comes to truly magnificent food, you know Maxim's in Paris, or maybe Antoine's in New Orleans. And in Hamlin, there is Maggie's Cafe. Maggie's offers the very finest and authentic Mexican food. Whether it's carne asada or enchiladas, Maggie's will win you over with their great taste and friendly service. Open 7 days a week from 6:30 till 9, Monday through Friday, closing at 3 on Saturday and Sunday. Maggie's Cafe in Hamlin at 37 North Central. Come in and dine or try the drive-thru. Maggie's Cafe, homemade Mexican food at its finest.
Top of the 6th inning, we play the Pipers lead 6-0. It's Jason Hurdle getting a bat here with the Pipers up front. Batting for Angel Montanez, the first baseman. First pitch is low for a ball. Butler's second pitch swung on and missed. Rocked back and fired that one, and the count is now even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Taylor Johnson is waiting on deck. He'll get an at-bat here. Drove in a run yesterday's game. It is only at-bat of the series. Here's the wind of the pitch to Hurdle. Call strike at the D's, and the count is down. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Butler seems to do a lot better when he just rocks back and throws that fastball.
Yeah, I think absolutely.
Getting those over the plate.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Well, there's one that's low, and the count is now even at 2-2. Tried to overthrow that one maybe just a tad. Playing live from Nathan Donsky Field here at San Angelo, the home of the Central Bobcats. They have a little sign up there that says, "Go Bobcats." Here's the pitch, hanging up a little bit high, and the count is the advertising scoreboard a little bit thin right now. Although this is a beautiful place, they have room for more, I would say.
Yes, they do. Big fence, not many heads.
3-2 the count. Swung on it, a foul tip. Hurdle was able to stay alive, and the count is 3-2. Folks up here have been nice, though. Coach Leps, and I really do like our ticket taker up there.
Oh, yeah, giving you free watermelon.
Yeah, how about that, man? Free watermelon?
He said that was some of the only stuff he could eat because he didn't have his teeth in. Did you hear him say that?
I heard that. For some reason, I thought about my dad when you said that. There's a pop-up foul. This is behind us, right? Oh, it is. I thought somebody was going to make it. I thought Coach Alstoff was going to make a play on that. And the count stays at 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 the count to Jason Hurdle leading off here at the top of the 6th inning for the Pipers. leading 6-0. Here's the wind of the pitch. Ball 4 in the dirt, and the Pipers have a leadoff walk. And the batter will be Andrew Willoughby. Taylor Johnson will hit for Andrew. Taylor playing left field, gets the bat. He came up one time last night and belted a little 2-run single, was it? And a big win for the Pipers.
In that big 8-run inning in the 6th.
Yeah. So here's Taylor Johnson, the left fielder, batting, and Pipers lead 6-0. Leadoff runner at first base on a walk and no out. Austin Steele waiting on deck. Pipers can add to that 6-run lead already the top half of the 6th inning. A quickly moving game here at San Angelo. Game 2 of our doubleheader today. Hamlin trying to wrap up the series and move on. There's a pitch. A little bit low and outside for a ball. The count is 1-0. Take on either a Nazareth or Follett. I do know Nazareth won Thursday 15-5, and they played earlier today at 1 o'clock. I don't think anybody has heard the outcome of that game. Here's the wind of the pitch, and it's low. All of a sudden, Brandon Butler is missing low on some of these pitches.
Having trouble finding the zone. What's the speed on Hurdle over at first?
Well, let's see. Hurdle's got 3 stolen bases this year.
There he goes.
Here's a swing and a pop-up into left field. Boy, this ball is carrying pretty well. McWilliams is back and will make the grab. We're out number 1. Billy Bob tells me a bench runner there. Number 42 is running for Hurdle, and that would be...
Not on
you
our
got to tell us
roster.
who that is. That Bradley Carter? Okay. Yeah, Bradley Carter is running for Hurdle, so we're going to pencil him in there. I think Bradley's only a freshman, too, is he not? So Bradley Carter bench running at first base for the Pipers. Now batting back to the top of the batting order we go, and this is going to be Austin Steele as Taylor Johnson flies out to deep center field. There's a pitch outside and low, taken for a ball. Austin for the ball game is tripled, singled, and flied out to center field. He is 2 for 3. Want to know the count? 1 out. Bradley Carter running at first base. Check of the runner. Butler's pitch. Carter breaks for second. Here's a throw from Gonzalez, and it's going to be in time, and they throw out Carter. Well, Sergio Gonzalez
Throws his first runner out.
His first runner of this series. The Pipers were 9 for 9 against him before that.
Wow, we were a little harsh on Sergio earlier.
I believe so.
He comes through.
So there's 2 outs, so the base is empty. The count to Austin, 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the wind by Butler in the pitch. A little bit high and outside of the countdown. Goes to 3 balls and no strikes. So 2 outs, base is empty in the top of the 6th inning. Carter thrown out trying to steal. Butler gets the side and the pitch on the way. 3-0. A little bit low, and Austin Steele has drawn a 2-out walk. And that'll bring up Keegan Reynolds. Keegan for the ball game. 1 for 3. Grounded out to the pitcher. Single and grounded out to second. Keegan for the series was his first hit. He is now 1 for 8 in the series, but again, some very good defense. Here's a quick throw to first, and diving back in is Steele.
It's been a big part of all the Piper double plays.
Yes, he has. Keegan Reynolds has been right in the middle of those double plays. Made a nice play in game 1 of this doubleheader on a running catch near the foul line. Check of the runner at first base. Butler's pitch on the way. A little bit high and outside of the count is 1-0 to Keegan Reynolds. Top of the 6th inning we play. 6-0. Pipers lead on a late Saturday afternoon of high school baseball, the regional quarterfinals. Winner moves on to the regional semis. There's a pitch in there for a strike. Runner takes off for second to throw this one not in time. And Austin Steele has a stolen base. For Austin, that is stolen base number 10 for the season. He's 10 for 10. You know,
Not too shabby.
according to my old math, that's 100% right there. So Austin now running at second base. The count is 1-1 meanwhile to Keegan Reynolds. Here's the wind of the pitch, up high, ball 2, and the count 2-1.
Piper's looking to have another 2-out rally.
Oh, Henry's got an ad out there in center field, though, doesn't he?
Oh, Henry? Henry's Diner.
There you go. Check of the runner at second. Here's the wind of the pitch. Swung on and missed, and the count even 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. With 2 outs in the top of the 6th inning. Hamlin with a 6-0 lead. And let's not forget David Holtz's little sign out there in left field.
Right.
One-time play here. There's a breaking ball to the dirt. Runner takes off for third. Here's a throw to Bustos. The tag. He's saved. Austin Steele sliding in underneath the tag on a close play. That's going to be a pass ball right there, don't you think?
I would think so.
Looked
Got
like
through Gonzalez. Sergio Garcia. I kept thinking of the golfer, Sergio Garcia, every time I say that.
So Steele now down at third. The count is 3-2 to Keegan Reynolds. Here's the wind by Butler, and the pitch swung on. Hit right to Bustos at third. Comes off his glove, picks it up, makes the throw, not in time. It's wild. And going to second base will be Keegan Reynolds. Keegan Reynolds around second. He's heading to third. The throw now, just now coming to the infield. Well, how about that?
That ball must have got stuck on something over there.
Well,
Took him
that'll
a long time to throw that back in.
be an E5 all the way, and a three-base error. Boy, you don't see that very often.
You don't.
Austin Steele will score to make it 7-0. Goodness. Pipers now 7 runs in the ball game. They do have 8 hits, and that is error number 2 on McCamey. The batter's going to be John Barrera. Boy, he has had quite a series at the plate. Pitches high. John Barrera in this series is 7 for 9. He's 2 for 2 today with 2 doubles and 2 singles, and he has scored 3 runs. He has thrown out a couple of base runners trying to steal. Here's the wind of the pitch, swung on and fouled back, and the count is now. Is it 1-1?
I believe it is 1-1. He's a little bit ahead of that one. Still got a slight piece of it.
Keegan Reynolds running at third on that 3-base error by the third baseman Bustos on a wild throw to first that ended up way down the right field line. I think that ball got lost down there for a little bit.
I think so.
Here's the 1-1 pitch to John. Swung on and popped up now behind us. You know,
Hey, nice catch there.
wait a minute. Who made that grab?
Alan
Was that
Steele.
Allen?
He
That's all
got
right.
that. Hey, he don't even need a glove.
Allen makes a nice grab. He was a pretty good ball player back in the day. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes to John Barrera trying to stay alive here. You know, as it gets later, I do pick up the ball off the bat a little bit better now.
Yeah.
Here's the wind of the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. The ball is dropped. Gonzalez picks it up, makes the throw to first base to complete the strikeout. That's all for the Pipers here in the inning, but they do get the 1 run on no hits. They leave 1 on base, and there was an error on McCamey. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning with our score now. It's the Hamlin Pipers 7 and the McCamey Badgers. And welcome back to San Angelo, along with Cody Coyle. Carl Shearer with you. Harold Foster is now our producer-engineer back at the studio. And Adrian Barrera's got that shutout going. No runs and 3 hits for McCamey. 7 runs, 8 hits for the Pipers. Eric Odell leads off the bottom of the 6th inning for the McCamey Badgers. He is lined out to third and flied out to center.
Odell with the big 4-for-4 effort in the last game. Coming back with not the greatest effort thus far.
0 for 2 in this game. So here we go, bottom of the 6th inning. Pipers trying to hang on here with a 7-run lead. 7-0 our score. They had 1 more run in the top half of the 6th inning as Barrera gets ready to face Odell. The wind of the pitch swung on and missed, and it's 0-1. Boy, Adrian Barrera has been solid today on the mound. He has struck out 3. He's only walked, he has not walked anybody in this ball game. Wow. Here's the wind of the pitch swung on and popped up in the infield. Adrian Barrera should have a play. Grabs it. Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it, and Odell is safe.
That was a towering pop-up.
Yes, it was.
Had quite a bit on it by the time it came down, finally.
So Odell is on, courtesy of an error. E1 right there on the pitcher. Boy, that was quite a shot, wasn't it?
You noticing all these ants around us now?
Yes, I am.
Maybe we should pick up our trash.
What trash? I want to know where the Doritos package is.
Yeah, I know.
Have you been holding out on me with Doritos,
No,
man?
I didn't eat none of those.
So here's the pitch. It's 1-0 now to Brandon Butler's up. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game. Next pitch is in there for a call strike, and it's 1-1. So Eric Odell running at first, courtesy of the error, the second error on the Pipers this afternoon. 1 ball and 1 strike the count. There's a breaking ball, swung on and missed. Brandon swung over the top of it, and he's down to the count at 1-2 with Albert Martinez waiting on deck. 1 ball and 2 strikes. All I have over here is some empty peanut shells, and I know those aren't mine. There's a line drive into center field. That'll be a base hit. And holding up at second will be Odell. Well, McCamey's trying to get something going now.
Not going to go out easy.
I don't think they will. Albert Martinez, who has 2 hits of the ball game, is up. That's hit number 4 now for McCamey. That was just a little hanging curveball that kind of hung up in the eyes of Butler. And I think he was wetting his lips as that pitch came in, and he hammered in the center field. There's a pitch a little bit low and outside to Martinez, so the count is 1-0. 2 on and no out to the bottom of the 6th inning for McCamey. Hamlin with a 7-0 lead, trying to hang on. Checker the runner at second, and the pitch on the way. It deep to left field. That ball's got a chance, and it's going to be out of here. Albert Martinez blasted it over across the street to the bowling alley, and that makes it a 7-3 game. Boy, he got all of that one, didn't he?
He sure did. He blasted that thing.
7-3 the score on a 3-run homer by Albert Martinez. That is Albert's 4th home run of the season, by the way. That leads McCamey. He is 3 for 3 in this ball game, and you know he was 3 for 4 in the first game of the doubleheader. He is 6 for 7 in the games today.
And the winning pitcher of game 1 also.
Coach Jerry Davis is out to have a word with Adrian Barrera. I think he said still have a 4-run lead. You know you're pitching well. Got some good defense. Just don't worry about that home run. The batter will be Gilbert Bustos. So in this inning, an error, a single, and a home run to make it 7-3. There's a call strike. Nice pitch from Adrian, and the count is 0-1. Gilbert is up. Clayton Walker waiting on deck. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, 7-3 now. The Pipers still with a 4-run lead. Here's the wind of the pitch, swung on and grounded foul down the left side. Played by Coach Martinez in the third base coaching box. And the count is no balls and 2 strikes. Adrian ahead in the count at 0-2. Here's the wind and the pitch on the way. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. Boy, I tell you, Adrian really took something off of that. And I've got it now for 4 strikeouts in the game. 1 away, and the batter will be Clayton Walker. Clayton again bats from the left side. He is 1 for 2 in the ball game today. He is fouled out to the shortstop and singled into center. Here's the wind and the pitch, a little bit low for a ball, and it's 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes, 1 out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Pipers with a 7-3 lead. Here's the wind by Barrera, and the pitch on the way, swung on and hammered in the hole on the right side. Clayterbaugh is going to play it back in from right field. Well, McCamey started to make a little bit of contact here.
That they are.
That ball was drilled pretty well into right field. And the batter is going to be Sergio Gonzalez.
About the first play Clayterbaugh has had out in right all day. Kind of a boring day for him out there in the field.
It has been. Well, here is Sergio. Here's the wind of the pitch. Breaking ball. Well, that must have been a little bit inside or high, and the count is 1-0. 1-0 the count to Sergio, who's 0 for 2 in the ball game. He's reached on it Arado with a runner at first and 1 out. Adrian Barrera backs off the mound. Adrian still has now walked a batter. 4 hits in the ball game now, making 5. Here's the wind of the pitch. Swung on and missed. And the count even now, 1 ball and 1 strike. 5 hits in the game should be for McCamey. 8 hits for the Pipers.
Half the errors of last game, 5 combined for the team.
Well, you know that's right.
As opposed to 10 last time.
Here's a quick throw to first, and back on the bag is Clayton Walker. Sliding back in. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 7-3 Pipers try to hang on and win this 3-game series. There's a breaking ball foul at the plate. And the count now ahead for Barrera at 1 ball and 2 strikes to Sergio Gonzalez. I think he's a Sergio Garcia fan. He's batting with his 9-iron.
He can't get it right. He can't find a grip on it either.
And the count is 1-2 to Sergio Gonzalez. Barrera checks the runner at first base. The sign and the pitch swung on, hit into right field. Later ball got a late start, plays it on a hop, and that'll put runners at first and second now. Runners at first and second. McCamey's making some noise along with their fans here in the bottom of the sixth inning. The batter will be Ben Molina.
Just got enough of that one again. The McCamey batters are very good at just making contact and letting the ball go.
Ben Molina, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, just in front of Clatterball, as you said earlier.
Ben Molina, the batter. Well, I get in a nail-biting time right now. The 7-3 lead. There's just one out of this inning, and Molina, with runners at first and second, takes the first pitch high for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes, 1 out in the bottom of the sixth. Barrera checks, throws, breaking ball, had Molina in front of it, and the count is even at 1-1. He is the designated hitter for the right fielder, Rico Zurigina. What's his name?
Zuniga, I think.
There's a swing, a miss, and the count is 1-2. Zuniga?
That's what you told me earlier.
Okay.
Zuniga,
Well,
Zuniga.
the way I've gotten written down here is very questionable. I just know it's Rico. 1-2 the count. Here's they got the runner, picked off second, the throw to third. Terrell will run the buddy, the throw to second, the tag got him! Oh, that's a big play right there. Score at 1-5. Who caught the ball? Steele, or was it Keegan Reynolds that got the tag? 1-5-4. That'll go as a caught stealing, and Walker is picked off.
Huge play.
Well, it's a big-time play. 2 outs now. The count, meanwhile, is 1-2 to Ben Molina. Second base runner that's been picked off in this doubleheader. Oh, now they call the...
Change their mind?
Well, I thought he called him out. Wait, he called him out?
How can he change a call like that?
He can't change a call like that. He obviously called him out. Yeah, the first base umpire's coming on, and he says, yeah. Well, the umpires are beating here. 2 outs. Yes, there we go. We got the right call there. As they throw the runner out again, and now Martinez wants an explanation. Well, the umpire out at second base initially called him out. The base runner that was tagged out, Walker, was heading back to the dugout. Then apparently we got a safe call, and now the first base umpire came in and said, yeah, he was out.
2 out of 3
into the dugout. Yeah. So, yes, there will be 2 outs here. Well, 2 away, and the count, meanwhile, is 1-2 to Ben Molina. That is a big out right there, 7-3. Pipers with a 4-run lead. Barrera trying to finish off Molina right here. And to take it back to the dugout with a 4-run lead. Boy, a big time out. The lone base runner now is Gonzalez running at first base.
Molina whiffed at 3 nasty curveballs his second time up.
There's a breaking ball high that time. It plays off of it, and the count is 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first base, and the count 2-2 to Ben Molina. Chris Walker would be next. Barrera, long look into the catcher, John. They are brothers again, and the pitch on the way. Breaking ball, and he just got a piece of it foul. Well, that's been a pitch that's been pretty effective for Adrian today.
It has.
That time Ben was able just to get a piece of it and foul it off and stay alive at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Barrera checks the runner at first. Here's the wind of the pitch. Call strike 3! And the inning is over! The McCamey Badgers do get 3 runs in the inning on a total of 3 hits. They leave 1 on base, no error, as we go to the 7th in what could be the final inning. At the Hamlin Pipers 7, the McCamey Badgers 3.
As a food shopper, comparing prices is one of the ways you save money. That's why so many better food budgeters shop at Pied Piper Grocery and City Food Market in Hamlin. Not only these.
Okay. Welcome back to Nathan Donsky Field. Albert Martinez has come on to pitch the last inning here for the McCamey Badgers. as he will come in relief of Butler. He is the third pitcher of this afternoon. Brandon Craig, you might remember, came in and faced 5 batters, did not get it out. Brandon Butler went 6 innings. They do get 5 runs off of him, 4 of them earned. And now it's going to be Albert Martinez, who was the winning pitcher in game 1 of the doubleheader. Going a little bit closer game right now, 7-3. As we go to the 7th inning, the Pipers will send up Josh Lane, Adrian Barrera, and Jeffrey Terrell.
Martinez hoping he can shut down the Pipers like he did in the first game and keep the deficit at 4 for the Badgers to have a shot to come back in their last half of their last inning.
Butler walked 4 batters and struck out 4, by the way. So here we go. It's going to be Josh Lane leading off the top of the 7th inning for the Pipers, leading by 4. Josh Lane, the center fielder for the ball game, is 0 for 1, but he's walked twice. Here's a line drive into left field for a base hit, and it gets by all the way to the wall. Josh Lane around first, heading to second. He will be in with a stand-up double. Josh Lane connects and drills it down into the corner. A leadoff double for Adrian